most memorable Ramadan experience would be last year at Keppel Bay. There's like a field in the middle, in front of the ocean, I guess, and it was just me and my homie.
Yet I remember this one incident very, very well, where I was just very new to the Quran, and I had gone to the mosque before the iftar to actually spend some time at the musalla to recite the Quran.
We did our Maghrib there, we broke our fast there, and literally you could just hear the Quranic recitation resonating in the silence. You feel the wind caressing on your cheeks. You feel your head sinking into the ground, and a sort of calmness that I've just never felt before.
My most memorable Ramadan experience is when I just came back from Tarawih and I saw the beautiful moon with my father outside the masjid.
Oh, really? When I was very young, I used to tag along with my family, to just try fasting. So it was one day, I was a little bit hungrier than the other days. Maybe I did not have a proper, sahur. So I opened up the fridge, and the light came on. I still remember the scene was very vivid. And I saw ding ding. Wow, that was, I couldn't resist lah.
The one memorable experience of Ramadan is when I saw you salat 23 rakaat, or was it 21, without you complaining. That was the most memorable experience for me. Seeing him doing it all the way without him complaining, and he's just doing it right. Alhamdulillah.
So I was hiding behind the washing machine. Then I ate the ding ding. Then my mother came, then I put the ding ding on the washing machine. I walked away, then she found the ding ding on the washing machine. Yeah, then she caught me lah.
I met a friend whom I didn't meet her for a long time. And then she came, sat next to me, and we started to recite the Quran together. By the end of the session, because I could not see whom were the people behind me, I realized there was a big crowd actually just simply following our recitation. That made me feel, when you are in the path of Allah and when you glorify the month of Ramadan, Allah gives you an esteem.
When munkar is propagated, you must look at it at different ways first. Okay, first, whether it's propagated by non-Muslims, and propagated by Muslims themselves. Okay, and but before we even go there, we actually can see that this is an opportunity for us to step up and make action.
I am an average human being. The first emotion that comes is of course anger. But Alhamdulillah, I also try to cool myself down and then decide to think from a point of empathy.
I feel upset. I think the best way to respond to this is to do it in a good way, a subtle way.
I try to speak with people who are more learned, and I try to seek experiences of people who are much more exposed and experienced. And then from there, I try to do my part, however small it may be.
It's always good to assume well first and actually base it out. If it's an act of ignorance, I think it's important to educate and remind. But it is really a blatant act of defiance. I think it is important to go against it and stand up for justice.
When munkar is propagated, it's easy. Stop it.